Hi everyone, and welcome to your monthly forecast for July 2020 regarding your planet update and how it will and can affect your world. I am your spiritual life coach, Susan Saucier. We are still experiencing 5 planets in retrograde. It's so important to understand the power of these planets. So I will do my best to make this as simple to understand as I can. When planets are in retrograde, it's as if they are going backwards, but what's really happening is that we're all given the opportunity to reevaluate, reassess, re-examine, and review everything in our lives again. These aren't new issues. These are issues that we've already experienced, and the planets are bringing them back up for review. So think of it like a final exam at the end of the school year. All right, first I'm going to talk about Mercury. Mercury will be in retrograde until July 12th, but you will probably still experience some communication issues even after Mercury goes direct on the 12th, maybe even for the remainder of July, because even in its shadow, it still has a lot of punch to it. Mercury is all about communication, electrical technology, and it loves to take things apart, allowing us the opportunity to put whatever is broken back together. It also can be a time where you don't really want to sign any contracts or anything really important if you can hold off. Because things can just somehow get mixed up and confused, and it's easier if you can put that off. If you can't, then you go ahead and do it. But if you can put it off, go for it. All right, it's important to understand that during this week, you may have to deal with misunderstandings, and you may even have others having outbursts of anger and frustration around you. So the key this week or this month, but especially this week, is for you to recognize that this is an opportunity to respond in a manner that will not elevate the situation. So if this happens, hopefully this reminder I'm giving you will have this little bell go off in your head and say, oh yeah, this is an opportunity for me to grow, and how I respond is key. So take the time to be patient and understanding. This upset may not even have anything to do with you and with that person's work or personal issues, but it may appear as if they are taking it out on you. So respond in a way that is compassionate and understanding, because it will pay off in the long run. All right, we also have Jupiter in retrograde until September 13th, so we still have a few more months to experience this planet in retrograde. Jupiter is all about growth and expansion, healing, higher education, knowledge and wisdom, and even miracles. So during this phase, it's important to take the time to review in your life what you want to expand upon. What healing still needs to happen within you. This is a time to take advantage of the power of miracles and believing by using your knowledge and wisdom that you can bring about what you desire. Also, this is a great time to maybe even take some new classes that you've been wanting to, since Jupiter is very good with higher education. Now, Jupiter is in retrograde in Capricorn, so it can slow down the process of opportunities and goals. So do take this time to really notice what comes up for you to review and let go of, because this may be a recurring issue that has been keeping you from moving forward with your goals and achievements. And next we have Saturn, which will be in retrograde until September 29th. Now, Saturn is pushing you to face your fears, to set boundaries, to address the feelings within you that bring up things like guilt or shame. So you ask yourself, what restrictions and limitations are affecting your life that you place upon yourself or you blame others for? Saturn can definitely bring extra restrictions in our lives right now. So even beyond what we're experiencing with this virus, it can be other restrictions that come up as well. And it's also a reminder of what you reap, you sow. And then we have Pluto in retrograde until October 4th. Pluto is very intense and can make you feel like your buttons are being pushed, forcing you to do work on yourself and to look within. Pluto is about your personal power, your struggles with other people, your spiritual growth and rebirth, which can bring renewal and great things. However, it also represents destruction, obsessions, viruses, crime, and secrets and hidden agendas. So as you can see, this not only plays in our outside world, because there's so much going on right now, and this Pluto is playing a big part, it also can play a part in your world. So pay attention to that as well, and be careful, and really listen to your intuition and what you're feeling. This time frame will allow you to grow spiritually if you stay on your path and listen to how you're feeling. And don't lose focus with self-sabotage. Neptune will be in retrograde until November 29th. Now, Neptune represents the subconscious mind, dreams, inspiration, psychic intuition, mercy, and compassion. Neptune's very spiritual, it's inspirational, and it allows you the opportunity to review your deepest desires, like erasing the line of your limits and pushing you to step out of your comfort zone so you can embrace your passion. So you might notice that you're feeling more intuitive, that you're having more intense dreams, and if they're recurring dreams, this is definitely, the universe bringing you what you need to be seeing and hearing and feeling. So pay attention to all of that as well. And it's also a reminder to be careful not to indulge, because we can definitely indulge in all kinds of addictions during this retrograde with Neptune. All right, and now one last thing I'm going to mention is Chiron. Chiron is an asteroid, and it will be in retrograde from July 11th, which is coming up, through December 15th. And I'm bringing it up now because even though July 11th won't happen until, this Saturday, it also you might start even feeling or noticing that things are already coming up. Chiron represents the wounded healer, so this can be a good time for spiritual growth and reflection. But it's also a time to better understand yourself and your identity and what you connect with on a deep personal level. This gives you the opportunity to review how past issues have impacted your ability to be yourself and, have good self-esteem. So the wounded healer, you might notice already, has been bringing up maybe childhood issues. It can be all kinds of different things, wounds that have needed healing. They can even be from past lives, but they are wounds that are coming up for a reason, because you are spiritually evolving and growing, and this is a great opportunity for you to really go within and reflect on who you are and why you may be stuck, or what's keeping you from moving in a certain direction, why you may not be going after your true passion, what keeps you stuck. So, really use this opportunity, and it will be here till the rest of the year. So we've got, from July to December, where, and it's not like I feel like this is going to be like, bam, all of a sudden, you have this wound pop up and you have to deal with it. It feels very slow in that it will progress over the, the next 6 months, so that you can slowly start to, go into that hidden box maybe you keep inside you, where your walls are up high, and kind of bring that wall down little by little and begin to examine what needs healing in your life, and what needs renewal, and what needs forgiveness. So I will leave you with this final message. Use this time to learn how to be more compassionate when you're communicating with others. It's not always easy, especially when they come at you in attack mode and it's unexpected. But it's a time where you can pull back and recognize most times these are their issues and not yours. And it's an opportunity for you to grow and for you to learn how to communicate coming from your heart instead, not with open wounds, but with compassion for that person and what they may be going through. This is also a great time this month to be learning how to nurture yourself and, really taking the time to be good to you. I mean, sometimes some of us are so busy helping everyone else, we forget about ourselves. So this is a time to really recognize that, these things are coming up in your life and really pushing you to examine yourself so you can heal. This is a great time to wake up to who you are and release all the old habits and all the old beliefs and limiting beliefs that no longer serve you. It's kind of like we're purging and we're cleansing, and just like the earth and the world, what we're going through right now, the world is cleansing and healing and purging and getting rid of some really nasty stuff, but at the same time, so are we. So use that opportunity to heal and grow. It's a time to free yourself from any suffocating relationships. It's a huge time for setting boundaries, because these boundaries will allow you to bring about the outcomes you desire. Setting boundaries so that you can show others how you want to be treated. If you feel that you're not being treated well, it's because that's what you're portraying out to them. So it's important that the more you love yourself and treat yourself with respect and honor, others will also do the same. And one last thing, I'll remind you again about Chiron and, some of these wounds coming up. So just take the time to heal and release them, and know that you have so much strength within you, and you will overcome and you will get through this. And it's just a good time to start cleansing and releasing as you go through the next 6 months. And most of these planets will be with us in retrograde for, a while longer. And for the time being, I wish you all the best. And please feel free to leave any comments. I'd love to know if these messages are helping you and how they are guiding you. And I hope you will like and subscribe and even share, because that helps me reach more people. So with that, I will talk to you again next month in August to bring you your planet update. And I wish you a happy, healthy month where you will be able to go within and really embrace the wonderful person that you are. Bye for now.